stop it. Continuing the Eden quest line is the quest Worlds Apart, given to us by Yalfort in Amarang, specifically in Mord Souk. Give me a second because I forgot to... Oh. No, I just don't have that pulled up at all. Actually, yeah. Give me a second here. I forgot to do a thing I need to do. But I don't know now. Here in a demo. Okay. What do we got going on? We got... It was 1330, 1430, 1530-ish, you know. 16, 15, 16, 25, 32, 40. Okay. Cool. Sorry about that. So, here we go. Ah, no, don't open that. I don't need the BG3 mod. Hold on, sorry. It's about to open a thing. I gotta close it. Just gonna wait for it to do its thing. No? Oh. It's open, but just... Okay. Cool. Alright. Here we go. Good news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received word from Master Urianger, says Yalfort. I'm doing her voice differently every time. Just deal with it. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Sure. $166 with reduced teleportation rates gets us back to the Crystarium. And I think we want the pendants as our closest aetheryte. Yeah, cool. So I'll run west and up these stairs to, like, this is where the dining, it's one of it, if not the only, but it is probably the biggest dining and bar area in the Crystarium. This is also where all of the role quests happen. There's I think one or two quest givers for the various roles kind of sit out here as well, but definitely the dwarf is in here. I don't remember who else. But anyway, here's a destination marker where we will wait for Urianger. So this is what it's like when worlds collide. Cutscene, by the way. Gaia, Reen, Urianger, Thancred are all here. Pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. Gaia turns to him. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Reen's been telling me about? He shakes his head no. These are words best delivered in person. We're all a bit, worried, maybe. Thancred is not reacting at all, arms crossed, head to the side a bit. And then the scene transitions to 4 of us sitting down at a round table with Thancred standing, still arms crossed, head to the side a bit, looking kind of away from most of the table. Reen says, "Did something happen to the empty?" Let's grab this in case there's not a better... Oh, I like this scene. We'll see. That might be my thumbnail. Urianger shakes his head no. Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So, what's this about, then? Says Gaia. As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Mercy, Thancred and I exist only as ether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. Reen kind of bows her head, closes her eyes. And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return. But eyes open when she says that. Looking at the table, though. Precisely. Now, with the wheels of change in the empty set in motion, we believe this is a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. Reen looks a little bit shocked and looks to Thancred, whose eyes are closed, still looking away from the table, arms crossed. But she looks away, noticing he's not really participating, closed off, Gaia says, "That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you?" Reen closes her eyes. Gaia notices this when she looks at Reen. With eyes closed, head down looking toward the table if her eyes were open. "I always knew this day would come. Gaia notices it's a sore subject. Thancred also notices and, gets out of his arms crossed behavior, approaches the table, looks at Reen. "You'll still have Gaia and Mercy." Reen has not looked up from her eyes closed, down at the table position. Thancred continues with a smile on his face. "I know that you'll see this through to the end, together." Reen looks up at him, nods. "We will." Stoic expression on her face. "I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to." She looks to Gaia and smiles. "They might be brutally honest in their opinion at times." Gaia smiles a bit. Camera pans to me. Or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking, but I wouldn't have it any other way." My options are, we won't let you down, or just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me. Again. Just promise you won't try to transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again? Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reen and Gaia will need your support. In the days to come. Stop it. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy, are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this, says Urianger. "I won't," says Gaia after a time. "The time of our departure is at hand, yet know that, no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success." The camera pans up, away from the table. With Urianger and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with Yalfort, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Just a little tidbit. Telling us where to go, even though the frickin' quest tells us where to go. So, whatever. It doesn't matter, but weird. Unnecessary. Okay. And back to the quest we go. To Mordsuk we teleported. Alright, here's Yalfort, and I still think it's a female Ara. Okay, maybe not. Again, there's no breasticles. There's no chest protrusion to indicate female. Right, Pegasus? You see it too, right? Speaking of Pegasus, I think I've got new, okay, so right now I have Flyer, Gridanian, Wild Rose as my combination. Let's get a better view of you. So stay where you are, please. There we go. I think I've got some new ones. I think I've already looked at Paladin. Don't like that. That's crazy heavy. Dragoon. Not bad. White mage covers too much. The black mage hat is dumb. Red mage also covers too much. Barding of light. A couple like unicorn horns. I mean, or bull horns on a purple helmet. Wild Rose ain't bad either. I didn't have Wild Rose, but I like it. The flyer is just a bit cuter. The green. Sovereign. It's like a crown? Yeah, a crown on top of the head. The Orthodox is a big poofy black hat. Chocobo Raincoat's big yellow. That's too much. Tirali is also not bad. So I would go Tirali, Flyer, or Wild Rose, to be entirely honest. But the Flyer is just a cute green, like wintry kind of. Anyway, Gridanian Saddle, because I don't like a lot. Yes, I don't like the too much chest armor there. Even more chest armor. Paladin is ridiculously armored. Dragoon is just White Mage, not terrible, just don't like it. Black Mage is basically the darker version of White Mage. Red Mage has a lot going on. I don't hate it all. A couple of what are they called? Not pennants. I don't know. But red drapes hanging down on either side. Wild Rose again ain't bad. Like going completely Wild Rose would not annoy me. The Chocobo Raincoat is too weird. I don't like the Tirali Barding, but I could go Wild Rose. I had still just too much. I like to have not a lot. So Gridanian Saddle, basic. And for the Barding, which I think is the feet area, we've been through all the Gridanian stuff. I think I've been through the Paladin for the feet actually ain't too bad. I don't mind that at all. Ooh, Dragoon is maybe cooler. White Mage, no. Black Mage, gross. Puffy. Red Mage ain't bad. Can you stay there, Pegasus? Between Paladin and Red Mage, I'd probably actually take Paladin. Dragoon's cool too, but... Okay. Light, no. Wild Rose, not really. Raincoat, weird. Tirali. Am I gonna change this? I had Wild Rose. Did I? No, I had Tirali, didn't I? I kind of like Red Mage. Yeah, I'll go with that. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, we talked to Yalfort here to complete the quest. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything all right? I explain why I'm here. Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. I forgot he's a guy. I'm working on that. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Mistress Mercy. 1085 gil and the Blue Fields orchestration roll. Blueberry fields forever. I haven't figured out what the Ixion horns are for. Let's look it up. Why not? I just got those in a world boss in the peaks. Right? Fringes, peaks. I don't remember what the other one is. Ixion horn FFXIV. You can exchange them. It takes 12. I got 6. It takes 12 to get the Ixion Clarion, which lets you summon Ixion. That's cool. As a mount, sorry. It takes only 5 to get the Wind Up Ixion. I don't think I have any more. You only get them. That's the first time I've ever done that. Ixion Barding takes 5. And Ixion Trophy, which is probably goes in your Mog house if you can get one, your apartment, whatever it's called in this game. It's lottery system, so even if you have the money for it, like there's only a finite number of spaces, apartments to get. It's kind of a lame system, honestly. That's why I don't really care about it. But if I happen to be able to get to find Ixion again, I think I would enjoy having that mount. Yeah, pretty cool. And then do it one more time to get the, I don't care about the barding, but to get the wind up Ixion. Let's check out the barding really quick. No. The head part of the barding gives basically the really larger than it needs to be for your Chocobo. A really large Ixion, like purple and gold, jagged horn. No gracias. No gracias, no. Alright, that's the end of the quest. Sorry for the extra stuff that was probably boring and things you didn't care about. Myself, wind up Alpha, whom I might have forevermore because he's adorable. I'll probably, we'll see. And the Alfort, we all thank you, and Pegasus, blocking most of the view. You butt bird. We all thank you. We hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Waving at Pegasus, cause he's amazing and helps me out so much. Bye.